18 episodes, over 130 hours of gameplay, and I've only managed to complete 5th of Septimus Tree Museum. Anyway. Lost Legacy is a mod list you can download with just one click using wabbajack, or 1,200 times if you don't have Nexus Premium. It is a list that adds almost every mod that contains museum items, 30 player homes, 23 updates to vanilla quests, and 60 content mods ranging from simple collections to DLC-sized expansions, increases Dragonborn Museum display count to over 5,000. Lost Legacy doesn't go easy on visual side either, and the list of mods is long. I'm not well versed on graphical mods, but JK's work is always stunning. I'm a big fan of large trees, lush grass and vibrant colors. It's quite heavy list to run, but there's options to make it lighter. And with some tweaks, I'm able to stay generally above 50 FPS while recording and streaming. Most, if not all frame drops are caused by modded cells, of which there is plenty. On top of the content mods, there are extra towns and other points of interest. I got around 500 hours in Skyrim and feel like I can't take 2 steps without stumbling into something new. Massive amount of content wasn't the reason why I abandoned Septimus Tree, that it had enough for me for months. Maybe years. But the 2 mods I searched from every mod list were Compass Navigation Overhaul and Experience, where the first one makes Compass actually useful and latter changes experience sources to only killing, exploring and completing quests, like in an MMO. Also, now your skill cap is tied to your level and you can't have 100 stealth at level 1. Few other mods that I found enjoyable were Floating Damage and Detection Meter that I truly miss from the Tales from the Northlands list. Hide Your Quests that helps you to tidy your journal. Lawbringer, which allows you to capture cleared forts and camps to one of your factions. Skyrim Paper Map by Carol Tuts, and lore-friendly Rifles of Skyrim. One of the biggest game changer is Shadow of Skyrim, Nemesis and alternative death system. No longer you continue from your latest save when you die, but wake up nearby location with a debuff, and the enemy that killed you have leveled up and gained a buff till you kill it. Not only this is a fun alternative system for dying, it also reduces the chances of your save corrupting. At gameplay side you have Moral Loot Ultimate and Open World Loot that somewhat descales enemies and loot. Perks are modified by Voginator that smashes together Vokri and Ordinator to these massive perk trees where I actually have hard time deciding what not to take. Combat is done by Wildcat, Mortal Enemies and Know Your Enemy. Great Bedinsky has even made the impossible and piqued my interest in magic by adding a total of 500 new spells between these 7 mods. The only section where I wasn't blown away was Follower section, which by no means is a lackluster. You have the wholly interacting trio of Inigo, Lucien and Auri, Gaiden the Powerhouse, Hoth, Kashid will follow, Gorkis, Shirley, and the other trio that interacts with each other, Remiel, Lucifer, and Zelzats. Then there are the ones from the interesting NPCs, and having multiple is no issue with party combat parameters and disable follower collision. Lost Legacy contains 1,200-ish mods, and there's only so much I can tell you about it after only 30 hours. My next project is too easy to fail, and it will be done using this list.